we go. We are live. We are here for the Premier League clash. A Premier League clash between Tottenham Hotspur and Liverpool Football Club. Just making sure that we are live and good. I think we are, but just double checking. There we go. Should be all good. There we go. And sorted. Do. I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Spurs. Okay. We are very close to kick-off here. It's going to be taking place in the next few seconds. Oh goodness me, phone's erupting at me. Less of that. As the players take the customary knee. There we go. Right, and we have kicked off. Like I say, it is Spurs versus Liverpool. Very interesting matchup. Obviously, it was Liverpool just nicked it last time these two played. Literally in the 90th minute, I believe, from a corner. Could say that Liverpool were fortunate. I think they probably were fortunate. So this will be very interesting to see. Let me just do that. Sort it. Okay, here we go. Refresh that to get the score up. There we go. As you can see, it's no, literally only just kicked off. But there you go. Okay. And I'm just gonna have a look at the Premier League table actually. Just gonna have a look at the Premier League table just to establish where these two teams are currently. I believe that Liverpool are fourth. It'd be more interesting to see from a points perspective where these two teams stand. Like if Spurs are able to win, how much of a gap would that leave? So if Spurs win, wow, okay, so if Spurs win, they go ahead of Liverpool. They'll go on to 37 points and they'll only be 3 points behind United. So actually, if Spurs win today, you could say that they are definitely in the title race, aren't they? Because then they're only one result off Manchester United in second. They'll obviously still be 4 points off City, who do have a game in hand, but still. So I really want Spurs to win. But here's Sadio Mane, and he's... Gosh, he really should have scored that. I wasn't even looking at the build-up because I was just looking at the Premier League table. Ball swung in by Alexander-Arnold. Mane is played in by Salah. It's miscontrolled. He just whacks it with his left foot. It's some bizarre sort of finish there. He should just... I don't know what he should do. He has to get it on target. It just totally blazed wide. And he's not been in shooting form, has he, Mane, recently? And that's one of the reasons why Liverpool have struggled for goals. In fact, I don't think they've got a Premier League win in 2021. Is that right? They've got the only win they've got in this year. But here's Son, and he's in, and this should be a goal surely for Tottenham Hotspur. And it is. And it is. Clinical finish again. Harry Kane with another assist. Son finishing brilliantly with his left foot to the right-hand side of Alisson. And it's end-to-end stuff. Inside 3 minutes, Liverpool should be 1-0 up. Mane doesn't finish it. And Spurs go on the other end. Shambolic defending. Son, I could see the run. I could see it. I was like, well, surely they're going to close that gap. Just no. And Ndombele does a little turn. Fair play. Son might technically be offside here, which is ridiculous because in the build-up he wasn't. So in the build-up rather than the actual thing. So this will be very interesting. If this is taken away, that would be so unfortunate. I think it's at... Oh my god, they're actually going to fucking armpits and stuff. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, but this does not matter. This shouldn't matter. This isn't daylight. They're actually checking the armpit. And armpits, I think Son is going to be offside by an armpit. Yeah, he's off. Oh, that is so frustrating. That is ridiculous. Like, Liverpool are so fortunate because that's the thing about the offside rule. There needs to be some clarification. There needs to be some change on the rule, in my opinion. It is given as offside, which is ridiculous. It was offside, whatever. But did that have a material impact on like that? No, it didn't. It was like a fraction off. And it was not even in like the so even if it was like that side on, it wouldn't have made a difference. Is the point? I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be some sort of amendment to like, does the offside actually matter? No, it doesn't. But the Son's potentially in again. But again, Liverpool incredibly fortunate to not be 1-0 down inside 3 minutes. And really, they can't. If they want to have any chance, and Ndombele's just bossing it in midfield currently. If they want any hope of challenging, they need to win this game, really. I don't think a draw is good enough for them after their woeful performance against Burnley. But I don't think Liverpool will even challenge, really. I think City, ballsy prediction, but I do just think that City are going to be too much now. I think they're just going to sort of, not run away with it, but I don't think anyone's going to properly challenge them. I don't think we'll ever think, oh, and City are about to lose first place. I think City will just keep going from strength to strength. Liverpool just haven't been at it this season. In fact, no teams. City weren't even at it at the start of the season. Just too much inconsistency. Do make sure to get involved in the comment of the day, in the debate of the day. Everyone, just make sure that the thing is refreshed. As you can see today, in fact, let me just because people might not be aware, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna comment on the video on the stream that you can make sure to get involved with the debate of the day. Comment your thoughts to chat. There we go. Hey, Ultimate Gamer, how are you doing? Glad you could make it. How's your day going by? How's your day going so far, mate? What have you been up to? But yes, as I was saying, yes, make sure you get involved in the debate of the day. As you can see, the question today is a little new feature that I'm trying to get involved with. The current debate of the day is Gareth Bale, he's 31 years old, is he finished at the elite level? And now by elite level, I don't mean, what do I mean? Someone with a bizarre speculative shot from the halfway line, just nowhere near. And by that, what I mean is this. Bale was at the elite level. He was playing and scoring in Champions League finals. He was integral in at least 2 Champions League finals that I can think of. In his first one, he scored he scored the winning goal in the first one against Atletico Madrid to make it 2-1. And then he scored that ridiculous overhead kick against Liverpool. He also scored in a penalty shootout against Atletico Madrid, I think. And even though like people question whether he had a good time in Real, fact is he was at the elite 11 and he was playing and he won La Ligas and he won Champions Leagues. And I genuinely thought that him coming back to Spurs, he'd be able to almost, because basically his career ended, didn't it? Because Zidane hated him. So they just didn't get any game time at all, wasn't involved in squads, etc. And I thought this would be sort of like a revitalisation, is that even a word? A renaissance for Gareth Bale, if you will. And I thought he'd just be able to crack on, get his fitness back, but he's just, I don't know how many Premier League goals he scored this season, but I feel like he's only scored 1, maybe 2. He's played occasionally in like the cups, but he's not getting anywhere near the first team, it appears to me. Again, I haven't watched every single Spurs game, so I don't know how many times he started or how many goals he's got, like I say, but I'm pretty sure it's nowhere near as many as I thought he was going to get. I thought it was going to be, oh gosh, and Ndombele with a lovely turn. I thought he'd be like playing basically every game, but he just can't get a look in. So I don't know if that's to do with his attitude, I don't know if that's to do with like still a lack of fitness, or I don't know if it's just because the question, is he good enough anymore? Is he finished at the elite level? Because currently he isn't at the elite level. Can he ever get back to that point? Or is this it? Is this the end? Is this the end of Gareth Bale? Hey, Gasky, what's up, mate? How you doing? Are you still up for some shooty duty after we finished Among Us, Gasky? Do make sure to get involved in the debate of the day, Gasky. I was just discussing my thoughts on that. Just discussing my thoughts on whether Gareth Bale is finished. Is he finished at the elite level? Ultimate Gamer, you reckon it's the end as well? Yeah, I think unfortunately it's such a shame because I'd say Tottenham Gareth Bale was just unbelievable. He was just ridiculous, wasn't he? Oh, cross comes in. Firmino, sorry, falls to the floor. Yeah, it's a shame because, like I say, he was just amazing. You always knew what he was going to do. I don't know if it's because he's lost his pace due to age or injury. I don't know if he's just like not got any fitness anymore. Liverpool are playing on, but Alderweireld's got a real issue here. And the Spurs weren't happy about that at all. And Alderweireld, was he smashed in the face potentially? Gasky, you think he has potential? Real Madrid ruined it, yeah. Zidane, I have no idea what was happening between Zidane and Bale. I don't really care either, to be honest. Did you see the tiniest offside earlier in this match, Gasky? It was literally his armpit was offside. Okay, maybe a bit more, but you know what I mean? Like, it was tiny. It was only in the build-up as well, so that was frustrating. Because I want Spurs to win. But there you go. Are you gonna leave it plugged in for the cheeky quad? Yeah, exactly. A shoe size offside. Yeah, Liverpool incredibly lucky, and they should have scored at the other end. But I have no idea who this Rodon is. Number 14. I had to Google him because I never heard of him. I don't even know if he's ever played a game this season. He's Welsh, and they got him in October of last year. Literally, I'd never heard of him, so that's my bad. I'm guessing someone's injured. Yeah, where's Alderweireld? Did I say Alderweireld earlier? I meant Rodon, lol. Where's Alderweireld and where's Bailly? Not Bailly, what's he called? Sanchez. Why did I call him Bailly? I have no idea. That was weird. Maybe it's because he's always injured. Like his third game. Okay, that's why I don't know who he is. Lol. That makes sense. So, Gasky, tell me what. I mean, maybe I should have made the debate of the day about the United game yesterday because maybe the actual debate should have been: are United in a title race? I don't think they are really, but what we all it wasn't good, was it? I watched the entire match. Yes, the refereeing decision was bizarre. I thought it was a goal for. The first United goal was a goal, but regardless, that second goal was just genuinely some of the most shambolic defending I've ever seen. Just the lack of desire, the lack of effort, like the lack of caring, passion, terrifying. Only player give above average is Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, Shaw did alright when he came on, didn't he? But feel like maybe the substitutions were a bit too little too late for me. Oh gosh, is Kane fouled in midfield? Yes, he is. Just looking at the Spurs team, they've got such a strong... He does that every game. Yeah, you'd think he'd learn, wouldn't you? You'd think he'd learn. It's obviously intentional, but it's like... But why, though? Yeah, I'm just looking at the Spurs team, and just the more I look at it, the more I'm like impressed with how good it is. Like, I sort of forget how good Højbjerg and Ndombele are. Oh, is Kane alright? Oh, Kane slips, does he? He's in a lot of pain here. He's in a lot of pain. He's really stayed down, has Harry Kane. But you look at the Spurs lineup. I mean, where would Gareth Bale have played? I guess, to be fair, he'd play instead of Bergwijn. I haven't seen enough of Bergwijn, I don't know. I guess he'd play instead of Bergwijn. But how else would you improve this Spurs team? I mean, if they're going to play a back three, I think Aurier is fine for that because he is more of a wing back than a full back. Really, he loves getting up and attacking. Doherty, I think Wolves was a wing back, although I thought he was a right wing back, so maybe I'm just dumb. I don't know enough about Spurs to be honest. I know for a fact Davis is a left back, so they've obviously got a lot of injuries at centre half. They probably need to invest in a couple of centre halves. I'd suggest. I'd suggest that would be a thing to do. Oh yeah, Reguilon's a thing, isn't he? Yeah, forgot about him. But apart from that, it's like Spurs are a really strong side. But yeah, they definitely, yeah, because at the moment they've got one centre-back playing a centre-back, because Dyer's a midfielder, Davis is a left-back, and Rodon, who I assume is a young player, maybe he's not a young player, I don't know, you say he went from Swansea, but looks like that's the next thing they need to invest in. Oh yeah, of course, it definitely is, because, yes, City really, I was just saying earlier, City from this point should just crack on, play as you are doing. They've got a lot of good fixtures in a row. They've already played, because I think they had Brighton. In fact, let's have a look. Because they had like 6 games in a row where you look at them and you think, yeah, on paper City will win those. Yes, so they had, after the Chelsea game, which they actually also won, they had Brighton, which they won, Palace, which they won, Villa, which they won, West Brom, which they won, and they play Sheffield and then Burnley. So that's another, in theory, that should be another 6 points. I know there's no easy games, but you know what I mean. That should be 6 points, and then they go away to Anfield, and that'll be really interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens here, because who do Liverpool play next? Let's have a look. Why do I feel like they play someone quite tricky after Spurs? I mean, well, they go away to West Ham, but here's Alexander-Arnold in. He crosses it brilliantly. Wijnaldum on the edge of the box with Milner, plays out to Mane. But as I was saying, well, they go away to West Ham, and that's not an easy one, to be fair, because West Ham are actually ahead of Liverpool right now, aren't they? But here's Mane in the box, outside the box. Nope, cleared away. Yeah, so, I mean, if Liverpool lose this game, even if Liverpool win at Anfield, City will probably still be in the lead, won't they? Because of the game in hand and such. I actually think, this is a bold prediction, I think that City are going to win at Anfield. Yeah, I know, I said it. I don't think I've ever seen City win at Anfield. It's certainly not something that's happened in recent memory. I feel like it hasn't happened in like 30 years. But I just feel like if there was ever a time to beat this Liverpool side at Anfield, as demonstrated by Burnley, this is the season. I'm not last 3 or so seasons I've been genuinely scared of City going to Anfield, because normally they get spanked, don't they? You think of the Centurion season, they lost, well, I think in the end they lost 3-2, but they were, or was it 4-3, but they were 3-0 down at one point or something, or maybe they were 4-1 down at one point. And then in the Champions League, even though there was some bullshit offside shenanigans, it still ended 3-0. And then I think last season, what was it? Was it 2-0? I don't know. Basically, in recent times, apart from the time where Liverpool finished second on 97 points, where City went there very defensively and got the draw 0-0, and they should have won because Mahrez missed a penalty. Apart from then, it's not been happy hunting ground for City. They normally get spanked by the virtue of the way they play. So, as you say, I can't see them losing. I just think they'll win. I've no idea if Aguero or De Bruyne will be fit by then, and that could be telling. You know, if you don't have your best midfielder or striker, you're a bit stuffed, but Liverpool are obviously lacking key players. More importantly, that they're lacking confidence. I can just see City doing a job there. But maybe this game will tell. Maybe this game will tell us what we should be expecting to see. I mean, maybe Liverpool will win this game, win against West Ham, win against Brighton, and just be in a good vein of form. You never know. That's football. But if they were to play today, right now, I think City win. But we'll see. That's not for a couple of weeks. We'll have to play it by ear, see what happens. I've no idea who United play in that time. Again, it'll be very interesting to see what the table looks like around that time. But either way, City should still be a good amount of points ahead of Liverpool, which is the main thing. Doherty, who again I thought was a right back, but he's playing left back here. Kane flips it in, Matip away, and they've actually got a fit centre half today, Liverpool, so good for them. And Mane's gonna run away from Højbjerg. I really like Højbjerg. And Mane falls over, and he wants a foul, of course he does, because he's Sadio Mane, the little rat. The little rat bastard. I'm just going to pop him in a Discord because I don't know if people were aware. Live, by the way. There we go. How are you though, Gasky? How was work today? How was work, my guy? Was it quiet? Normal? Okay? Anything annoying? Any particularly annoying clients? Or was it sort of alright? Matip, good defending there to just barge Son out. Oh, also, Gasky, my Premier League hot or not list is basically ready. So that I should be able to upload that tomorrow. Isn't that exciting? Just need to get a thumbnail now. Yeah, that should be done, basically. Oh, this weird. My hair's all weird. Apart from the opening 3 minutes where it was all kicking off end to end, Nicholas Edwards, you subbed and liked. Thank you so much, Nicholas. Oh, may I just say, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us at the stream. How are you doing? How you doing, bro? You support Everton? Bet you want Spurs to win then, don't you? I support City. So I also want Spurs to win. Excellent. You are our first Evertonian. Our first Everton fan. So, excellent. And like I say, thank you so much for subscribing. What you will find on my YouTube channel is ridiculous shithouse comedy meme videos. Interplaced with some other random videos. I do want to start doing football videos in addition to my current stuff. Kane with a lovely touch, goodness me, into Bergwijn, and Son is in here. It's a replication of the goal early on, and he just hits it central straight at Alisson. Not good enough. Son should have scored then, man. And what else? And yeah, like I said, I would like to do some football reaction videos at some point. First football video is going up tomorrow actually, but that's not your traditional football video. It's a Premier League tier list of the most attractive footballers, but you know, we'll also be doing some normal ones there. What are you saying about Everton? Everton need a new goalkeeper. I don't think you are wrong. I don't even know if maybe, yeah. I mean, if we, as you can see, I've got a debate of the day, a debate of the day section. Do feel free to get involved in that. That would definitely be, if and when we cover an Everton match, that is definitely going to be the debate of the day. Is Jordan Pickford? Is he good? Is he actually good? He's such a weird one, isn't he? Should he even be England's number one? I don't even know anymore. I feel like he makes too many mistakes. He's overly aggressive, I think. I do like him with his feet. I don't think he's good enough with his feet to justify it, though. I think he still makes way too many mistakes. And you want the Ajax goalkeeper. Interesting. That's a shame, though, because Everton spent so much money on Jordan Pickford. Wasn't it like, was it 25 million, 30 million? I don't know how much it was exactly. It was a lot of money, though. So yeah, and obviously I want him to do well, because he's in theory, he's England's number one, but if he keeps playing the way he does, he's not going to have that mantle for long. The only issue being who would replace him. Maybe Nick Pope, but he's not gonna. Wait, Sadio Mane's in, is he? What a stop from Hugo Lloris! What a save! They wanted offside, Spurs. You played to the whistle. Let's see if he was onside. He was offside, but still, goodness me, what a save from Lloris. The way he gets down to his left so quickly, that's ridiculously good. Brilliant goalkeeping from Lloris. Goodness me. That's outrageous. Outrageous behaviour. Like I say, Nicholas, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. We're getting ever closer to our target of 100 subscribers. Think of that, triple-digit subscribers. Would absolutely love it. I'd love it. There we go. Okay. Oh, Salah is potentially in here. Both teams are able to get in behind with the long through balls. Spurs just about defend it. Really poor clearance from Doherty. Forces the Spurs defender to just clear it away. Liverpool on the attack here. Thiago flips it to the right to Alexander-Arnold, who crosses it in. Cleared away though by Rodon. Joe Rodon, sorry, not Rodon, it's apparently Rodon. Understood. Understood. I got you, I got you. Thank you. Yes, Max. Mo Salah not able to make a dent in that Spurs defence. Harry Kane did really well there to win the foul from Matip. He's very good at that, isn't he, Kane? He's very good at holding the play. Holding the play like a G. Nicholas, let me know if you're still there. No worries if you want. Just wanted to chat with you, that's all. Just about, it'll be interesting to chat to an Everton fan about like their what they think they can achieve in general this season, etc. Probably would need to replace Pickford though if they do want to have any title challenges, because you do need a top class keeper at that level. Are Everton still in the FA Cup, I wonder? We got Santino in the chat saying, why this? Why what, Santino? Thank you so much for joining us today. Not cool. What's not cool, Santino? What isn't cool, Santino? Let me know. Let me know and I'll try to remedy. Santino Dark 768 Cloud. It's a great name. But what isn't cool? You said why this? Not cool. Let me know. Do let me know. Here's Son now. Is he fouled? Referee says no, but the play carries on. Santino, just let me know what's not cool. Let me know what's not cool. I can't help unless you tell me. Wrong chat, amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us anyway, Santino. Brilliant. Do make sure to subscribe to Santino if you're interested. What chat were you trying to type in? That's quite funny. Amazing. How can you type in the wrong chat? That's so funny. You chat with your friend. Oh my god, that's brilliant. That's really funny. Let me know what's not cool with your friend though. Hello, maybe I can be an agony aunt. Let me help you. Oh gosh, the chat is a bit fucked right now. Does it just keep repeating it? Right, I'm gonna have to turn the chat box off because it's a bit broken, it seems. There we go. Weird. Liverpool have had a lot of the ball. How much of the ball have they had exactly? They've had 53% of the ball. Interesting. Corner comes in. Santino, are you still talking to me? Are you talking to me or are you talking to your mate now? Which one is it? Which one is it, Santino? I don't know who it is now. Oh, goodness me. Thank you for saying I'm a good person, though. Oh, thank you, Santino. Thank you so much. That's really nice. I'm not sure why I'm a good person, but thank you. Like I said, do consider subscribing. We're nearly at 75 subscribers now. That's the next milestone. Whereabouts in the world are you from, Santino, by the way? And which football team do you support? Assuming you support a football team. Has the chat box calmed down now? I think it may have done. There we go. Looks like it's fine now. It's Salah. Mo Salah, Salah. I don't know if that's a song. I may have made it up. I don't know how that one goes about him running down the wing. I don't know what the tune. I don't know what that's the tune to, or what the. Oh, indeed, what the lyrics are. I don't really care what the lyrics are, to be honest. Oh, thank you so much, Santino. Like I say, what football team do you support, mate? Like I say, thank you so much, Santino. That is much appreciated. Gonna do that just because chat box seems to be a bit fucked right now. Ah, goodness me, it's all kicking off on my end. Thank you so much, Santino, like I say. Hey, Ismail! How you doing, bro? How you doing, my guy? Are you new, Ismail, or... Are you a new chap, Ismail, or are you from are you from the Facebook stream? I do apologise. Do let me know if you're new. Well, either way, welcome. How are you doing, sir? You support Liverpool. Makes sense. That's why you're here. We had an Everton chat. We had an Everton fan in the chat earlier. I actually support Manchester City, so this is a very interesting match to watch from my perspective. City obviously play Liverpool in a couple of weeks, don't they, mate? So that is going to be a tasty, tasty fixture. A tasty fixture. It'll be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, Ismail El Hamad, how are you doing, sir? So, how you doing, sir? How you doing, bro? Like I say, thank you for getting involved in the chat. Santino, by the way, and Ismail, do feel free to get involved with the debate of the day. Which is Bale finished at the elite level? Do feel free to get involved in that debate. We were just chatting about it earlier. I think he probably is done, unfortunately. Oh, Dyer's down. He's injured. Oh, and Kane's down, flipping heck. This is not looking good for Mourinho. 2 key players down. Oh, it's not looking good for either of them. These aren't players who want to go down and stay down injured, but they just both are not coming back up. Is it just, oh... I think it's just the way that Mane just accidentally falls on Dyer. Sort of buckles his knee, maybe. He just falls over as well. But it could be the end of Dyer's night, potentially. Santino, yeah, absolutely. If you want to do that, my mate, you go for it. In fact, I'm on Instagram as well. If you wanted to check me out on Instagram, it's just LNobbins. But yeah, absolutely. That'd be brilliant. If you think people would be interested in the stream, then why not? Absolutely. But like I said, do feel free to follow me on Instagram if you are interested. It's just LNobbins. In fact, shall I just give you the link? I'll just give you the link for it, just in case you're interested. I have no idea if you are interested, but you never know, do you? You never do know. Da, da, da. I don't know if I'll be able to do the link. I don't know if that'll go through. No idea if that's gone through, but you're looking for me. Yeah, it's just, like I said, it's just LNobbins. Wait, has that gone through? I don't know what's happening with the chat box, bro. Weird. Yeah, it's just LNobbins. It's just my username. Looks like this could be the end of Kane's night. Potentially, he's gone off the sidelines. I do hope he's all right. I like Harry Kane. Harry Kane. Lamella, lamella. Motto, motto. Actually, my Instagram's just LNobbins, as you can see from the screen. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or just LNobbins. Here comes Spurs again. Son's made a run in behind. Alisson's just about to get on the end of it. Son appealing, asking if Alisson handled it outside the box. I don't think that's the case. I think he just about got it right. But yeah, mate, if you want to follow me on Instagram, go for it. If you want to shout me out on Instagram, your Instagram, that would be brilliant. No obligation. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. But you offer to do it, so I assume you want to. Thank you. Spurs give it away yet again in midfield, and here come Liverpool with Firmino. Mane making the run inside, not picked up. Brilliant tackle by Rodon. Absolutely wild challenge. Really, really nice tackle. Because Mane was in, Mane was about to shoot and score. So that's brilliant. But again, they really should have been able to block off that run. Yeah, they weren't able to. Good stuff. We actually got more YouTube subscribers than Twitch followers now, which is very interesting. It's very interesting indeed. I think what is interesting is that a lot of people are interested in Manchester City matches. Not a lot of people are interested in Spurs matches. This is very interesting. Well, Spurs Liverpool games to be specific. Which is very interesting. I guess it makes sense, sort of. I don't know. Hey, Santino, you started following me. Thank you so much, bro. You're a G, my man. You're my mate. My boy. My boy. Whereabouts in the world are you from, Santino? If you don't mind me asking. If you're still there. But thank you for following me on Instagram. That's much appreciated. Whereabouts in the world are you from, bro? Again, if you don't mind me asking, if you do mind, tell me to fuck off. But one ball in there and Liverpool were nearly in. Spurs need to they need to prevent just like getting played in behind. I don't know if it involves reducing the gap between the midfield and the defence, but too often now Liverpool can just play one easy ball and they're in, which isn't good enough. Cross comes in, Rodon defends. He's done alright so far, Rodon. Ndombele takes it. Sorry, that was Aurier. Do you pronounce it Ndombele or Ndombele? I think I prefer Ndombele. But I feel like it is probably Ndombele. I prefer saying Ndombele, so I'm going to keep saying that. I'm from the Netherlands. Ah, excellent. I've got a friend who moved to the Netherlands around 5 years ago, I think. He's been living there for years. So I've been there a couple times on like school trips. I went to where'd I go to? I think I went to the Anne Frank Museum. Is that what it was? Or it was Anne Frank's house, which I think they made it into a museum. Like, you know, like history trips, like the battlefield trip. Oh gosh, and Dombele with a beautiful spin. That's ridiculous. Oh, I think Aurier is potentially injured. And Dombele with a crossover to Doherty on the left back side. He's looking for Aurier on the right, can't find him. You have lots of English friends. Excellent, very good stuff. What's the COVID situation in the Netherlands? Are you like in lockdown right now? Are you in serious lockdown or a small lockdown? In England, we're in a big lockdown. It's national big boy lockdown. Big boy lockdown. I think Bergwijn might be injured, you know. Is Doherty on the left? Firmino goes in for the slide tackle. He's helped at right back. All the Liverpool players behind the ball currently. Here's Serge Aurier, potentially looking for Kane. No, Kane made the run, but he was ignored. Here's Højbjerg. Wait, Højbjerg? I thought you said Højbjerg. I was like, I don't think there's a player called Højbjerg on the pitch unless I'm being dumb. It's Højbjerg. I think he got his name wrong. Anyway, oh, Doherty just gives it away. Davies is forced to recover backwards, but Alexander-Arnold's running at him with Mo Salah and Mane in support. And here's Mo Salah in the box, crosses it to Sadio Mane. Right across the 6-yard box. No Liverpool player there to meet it. Lovely play by Bergwijn. Gets away from Robertson. Cuts inside again, tries to beat him again, and does so. Plays it into the path of Harry Kane. Harry Kane's got a lot to do here, and in fact he does lose the ball to Jordan Henderson. Robertson now playing in Firmino. Firmino's got Mane and Robertson in support. Plays it to Mane on the edge of the box. Mane forgets the ball, and he loses it. There you go. Dombele with a lovely first-time switch. Nearly. Matip intercepts it though. Oh, you don't like it. It's not that. I nearly had like a sort of like a wave of sadness because when you said I don't like it here, I thought you were talking about being on the stream with me, and I was about to be very sad. So the fact that you clarified that by saying you're talking about Netherlands, thank you. I felt really sad for a second then. I was like, oh no, he's not having a fun time. You don't like it here. It's not okay. You can't go to the store to buy some FIFA points. Can you not just buy FIFA points online? Goodness me. Goodness me, Santino. Get your priorities sorted. Look at my hair. Look at my headphone hair. It does that. Right, here's Thiago. Firmino's in. Mane's in. There should be a goal. Lloris saves it. Good save. Again, just hit straight out Lloris. Once again, Mane's been able to get in behind the Spurs defence. Again. It's just too easy. Way too easy for Liverpool. Spurs are set up defensively, but they just aren't preventing those balls in. Exactly. Is this for? I'm assuming this is for FIFA 21. Do you play Ultimate Team? What's your team? Let me know who your best player is. Let me know who your best player is. Who have you scored the most goals with? Who's the player you have the most fun playing with? As, not with. Playing as. Right, it looks like it's going to be 0-0 at the break. 0-0 at the break. Here come Liverpool again though. Thiago, Robertson, crosses in, Aurier in the way. Aurier with a very odd goatee. I've never understood that beard. But as we go back to the save by Lloris from Mane, Aurier was right on him. Mane still got a shot away. It was obviously too close to Lloris. He was able to, not save with ease, but pulled off the save. Hit at him with power. Right at Lloris. Good save by Lloris. Robertson with the corner now. Spurs header it away. Thiago somehow wins it, but gives away a foul in doing so. Best player's not very good. 87 Suarez. I mean, Suarez is a good player. Let's be real. Let's be real with ourselves. He's a very good player. What's your favourite game to play, like in general? Are you someone who like plays FIFA every single day, or do you like to play a variety of games? There's lots of games on BT Sport next week. Goodness me, that's like all 10. I love this. I understand. I don't know what the situation is in the Netherlands with like broadcasting of the English Premier League. Well, basically, in case you didn't know, in England, where the Premier League is, normally you'd only get like maybe 4-5 games on TV, and that's like if you're lucky. So the fact that every single game is being broadcast is brilliant. I understand it's obviously being broadcast for a bad reason because of COVID, which you obviously don't want, but I hope that is something that does continue to happen, that all games just get broadcast, because there's literally no reason to not broadcast the 3 o'clock kickoffs. It's ridiculous. In England anyway, they're still broadcast everywhere else. Pissing me off. Pissing me off. Thiago. I rate Thiago. I think he'll come good. That's my theory anyway. That's my theorem. Thiago with the switch to Sadio Mane. How much added time we're going to have? There's been a few injuries, to be fair. 4 minutes, there you go. Mane with the cross. Roden clears away. Don't play much FIFA because you're playing for a professional... Wow, really? You play professional football? That's sick. What's your team? What team do you play for? That's cool, man. We've got a professional footballer in the chat. How wild. That is sick. Oh, goodness me. There we go. That is a mad thing. Genuinely mad. Sparta, yeah, damn right it's called Sparta Rotterdam. I'm gonna Google them. Do you play like the first team or like in a youth? Are you part of the youth team? You know, like in the under 18s, etc. Eredivisie table. Let's see where they are. Hey, they're 10th now. Sparta, excellent stuff. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's well cool. Under 15s. That's amazing, bro. Well done. Well, good luck to you. What position are you? Defender, midfielder, attacker? What's your position? Spurs, after the first few minutes, have been very disappointing ever since. I really thought they were going to push on from that early chance, and they just sort of haven't. Boom. Headed down. Salah can chase this, but it is cleared by Davis. It should be Rotterdam or anywhere, Liverpool or Rome. You're a midfielder. Excellent. Excellent stuff. Well, I hope you play with an attacking philosophy and mindset. That's what we want to see. None of this defensive shite. I want you to be making the goals, Santino. I want you to be a creative boy. I want you to be getting assist after assist, long shots, bam, 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 like that. Mane is once again in over the top. Takes the cross in, Firmino, and it's in. Ridiculous goal to concede. Ridiculous defending from Spurs. What are they doing? This is shit. Spurs deserve to be losing. Spurs absolutely deserve to be losing. Their defending has been absolutely shambolic. How many times have we said it's one ball over the top, it's one ball over the top, and they're in? Again, Mane makes the run, one ball over, he's onside, Davis playing him on. Who's on him? It's ridiculous. And then Dyer with some pathetic defending as well. What is happening here? This is shit from Spurs, goodness me. Dyer's almost just sort of just not wanting to touch it. I'm confused, man. I'll tell you what, bro, that would be amazing, yeah. For the both of us. Yeah, man, just do what it is you are doing. Commitment. I'm sure you already know all about this, but make sure you're always the one working the most in training. Make sure you are always there, committed, etc., etc. Always listen to the manager. We've got someone called What's Up in the chat, or What's Up from I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce that last bit. Yuk. I can't even do it. I'll call you What's Up if that's alright. What's Up, thank you so much for joining us today. Predictions, well, it is currently 1-0 to Liverpool. It's 1-0 to Liverpool at half-time. So much depended on that first goal. If that first goal went in right at the start, I do think that Spurs would still be winning 1-0. However, it didn't go in because it was offside. Spurs have been defending like shit. I've said it about 10 times, they only need Liverpool play one ball over the top. And they're in. They're in, basically. Liverpool should have scored about 2 or 3 in that in that first half. So I actually predict... No, it's my fault for not being able to pronounce it, What's Up. Don't you worry, that's my fault. That's me being ignorant. Don't you worry about that. You don't apologise for anything. I'll call you What's Up if that's alright. So my predictions are Liverpool are going to win by a greater margin. I think they're going to win by... Try it now. What's up 'em? I think they're going to win by 2 goals to 0. That's what I think the final score is going to be. The only way that could change is if Spurs drastically change something. They would have to drastically change something. Because at the moment they are playing like shit. Fact. So it's got to be a massive change. And Mourinho is going to be absolutely disgusted at the way his team defended at times. You could tell every single time the camera went to him and he was pissed. He was pissed off. That man was annoyed. What's up? I was going to ask you to subscribe, but we've got 75 subscribers now, so I think you've already subscribed. Thank you so much. If that was you, thank you so much, bro. Because our target was 75 for this stream. That's brilliant. So thank you so much. So now my target is 100. I'd love to get 100 subscribers at triple digits. Can you think of that? Think of how cool that would be, man. Think of how sick that would be. It'll be very exciting indeed. That's how sick it would be. That's just brilliant. I love seeing that. 75, brilliant. But yeah, Santino, 88 rated. I like it. Who's your if you're still there, Santino? Who is your if you had to model yourself after a player? You're a midfielder, for example. So if I was a midfielder, I'd be wanting to model myself after David Silva. Who's your idol? Who's the player where you're like, oh, I want to play like him. I want to play like that guy. Do you know what I mean? It is half time, so what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to I will be back for the second half, but I'm just going to go away very briefly, just go to the toilet, get a beverage, etc., etc., and I'll be back very, very shortly. Don't you go anywhere. Okay, we are back. We are back. Hey, I'm back. It's your boy LNobbins. What have I missed? Oh, so Godfrey followed the stream. Thank you so much, Godfrey. Oh, Santino, Kevin De Bruyne is the player you idolise. Excellent, very good choice. As a City fan, very good choice. Oh, you gotta go. No worries at all, mate. Well, I hope to see you on a stream in the future. You're gonna make it, mate, as well. Don't you worry. But like I say, really nice talking to you, Santino. I do hope to see you at a future stream. Have a lovely day, and you stay safe. Okay. As you can see, guys, we've gone red. Red because Liverpool are winning the game. That's how we do it. That's how we do it up here. But yeah, the reason why I haven't started yet is because 4 minutes, those 4 minutes of added time at half time. So yeah, that's why the second half hasn't started yet, because it hasn't started yet. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, really nice that Santino joined us. Really nice that What's Up joined us and subscribed as well. That's brilliant. We are now, like I say, we are now 75. Well, I don't understand why it doesn't show when people it should show when people subscribe on YouTube. So that's a bit weird. Let's see if we can log in right now. Log in with YouTube, because why not? That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, that's fine. So now we're 3/4 of the way to getting 100, which is crazy. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's absolutely wild. Alert box, here we go. I mean, subscribers is enabled, so I don't really understand why it's not showing. It's alright though, there's obviously some sort of reason, I don't know. Weird. Oh, what does that mean? I don't know. Issues. Anyway, it looks like the players are coming out for the second half. Oh, has there been a change? Here we go. Changes are being made. Potential injuries. Lamella and Winks are coming on. Oh gosh. Lamella. It went too quick. That went too quickly for my brain to process. Winks came on for, who was it? Oh god. It was Aurier, I think. And Liverpool also made a change, so I'm assuming that's going to be thing. So I assume they're going to a back four, question mark. More of that sort of thing. But there's no actual recognised striker now, which is interesting, I guess. Phillips has come on for Matip, so one assumes that is an injury, which is very bad for Liverpool. Oh. Phillips, I have no idea what number Phillips is, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have no idea what his number is. He is number 47. Okay, fair enough. Oh goodness me. There we go. Okay. And it looks like the second half has kicked off. And immediately, Spurs are going to go ahead, are they? Again. Salah in the box. Has a shot. Just over the bar. But again, Liverpool, in the first 30 seconds, nearly score. What are Spurs doing? It's probably more like that. We'll find out as the game goes on what the situation is. Again, does not bode well for Liverpool. Again, their main centre-half injured. Ooh, there we go. There we go. But Spurs need to get a grip on this game. They can't play it like they played the first half. Otherwise they will just get fisted. And here come Liverpool. And they score. And they score. Alexander-Arnold with the follow-up. Again, shoddy defending by Spurs. Genuinely pathetic. What are they doing? What are Spurs doing? Goalkeeper spills it. Mourinho is absolutely furious. Once again, a bizarre goal for Spurs to concede. Mourinho is screaming. Turns Doherty's shit. What is the goalkeeper doing? That is shit. Lloris palms it straight into the path of Alexander-Arnold, who just thumps it in. Poor defending by Doherty. Really weak, flimsy goalkeeping by Lloris. What is he doing? What is he doing? He palms it into the path of the on-rushing Alexander-Arnold, and they easily put it in the back of the net. Unbelievably dire defending. Ridiculous. 1 minute into the second half, I said this game would end 2-0 to Liverpool. Could be 3, could be 4 at this rate. Spurs have to stop fucking up. or that wall is going to stay red to represent Liverpool's win. And if Spurs lose this game, then that's it. I don't think they were in a title race. No, they were in a title race because they were leading the Premier League at one point. So you couldn't say they weren't, because they were. But to have any chance of being in contention, I think they had to win this one, really. You're at home against Liverpool. Højbjerg. What a goal. What a goal by Højbjerg. Brilliant long-range strike. Absolutely outrageous. I think that's his first ever goal for Spurs. And I tell you what, I was just saying Spurs need to do something now. And they bloody did. What a strike. Yeah, I know, Ultimate Game. What a fucking goal. That's outrageous. Just cuts across it. Bam. Oh. That is literally impossible to save. Beautiful, perfect strike. And that's exactly what Spurs needed. They needed to react almost immediately. 1 minute after conceding a ridiculous goal, they score a fantastic one of their own. Brilliant, just brilliant. I can't say any more, just brilliant. So my prediction's already wrong, because I said 2-0. And we've gone to 2-1. But goodness me, that was a strike. Spurs commit a foul here. It's Phillips. And Phillips gets a yellow card for his troubles. Now that is a way to respond. And they had to respond like that. Fair play to them. Fact of the matter is though, Liverpool's still in the lead. At least for Spurs, the deficit's still only 1. Yeah, Phillips fouling Bergwijn, picking up a yellow for his troubles. Yeah, Spurs, they need to take that goal, get the impetus, get the momentum, keep the pressure up on Liverpool. I still can't get over how good that goal is. That's probably one of my favourite goals when the ball played back to him was perfect by Bergwijn. That's probably one of my favourite goals where a ball is played diagonally backwards onto an on-rushing midfielder, long shot, top corner, sliced across the ball, ridiculously perfect strike. It's normally a central defensive midfielder who normally scores those type of goals as well. You think of Rodri, you think of the likes of Højbjerg, Wanyama. Oh, Fernandinho, what a strike. Ridiculous goal. Why are you doing that? There we go. There we go. Now, can Spurs not be shit for a few minutes? That's all they need to do. They just be not shit for a few minutes and make sure they don't concede any more stupid goals. Because I can't believe how shoddy the Spurs have been at the back in this Jose Mourinho team. I haven't watched a lot of Spurs this season, I'll admit. He's well onside. Salah was well onside. The linesman got that wrong. Linesmen need to wisen up, don't they? Goodness me. Like, that wasn't even close to being offside. It wouldn't matter. It would only just been a corner to Liverpool, but goodness me, it wasn't even close to being offside. I think Højbjerg's been a very astute signing. Not just because of that goal, mainly just because of his defensive endeavour. His tenacity in midfield. He's that bastard that you need, isn't he? He's a bastard. He's like a Fernandinho. You know, he's brilliant, but he's also a bastard. Every team needs a bastard. It could be a nice bastard, could be a not nice bastard. Either way, you need a bastard. Every great team has a bastard. If you don't have a bastard, you're not a great team. And Ndombele, brilliant play. Bergwijn tried to do a lovely little flick. And Ndombele, collision of heads, I think, there, yeah. Heads colliding with, Thiago's bleeding as well. Thiago and Rodon, was it? Yeah, Thiago and Rodon. And Thiago is bleeding from his shaved head around there. Hopefully he's actually okay. I think it was just a collision of heads, like we say. Yeah, oh, flipping heck, Rodon. Hopefully they're okay. I think concussion substitutes are currently a thing. No idea if they got concussion, that's just me philosophizing. As we just see the first goals. Again, just both. I can't believe that second goal from a Spurs perspective. It was just genuinely so shoddy. The Højbjerg one, in fairness, was unstoppable from a goalkeeper's perspective. Just, I can't get over how good this strike is. Really sliced across it, bam, top. Not even the top corner, but irrelevant middle corner, middle right corner. Not corner, middle right. I know what I'm trying to say. Hopefully it looks like the two players are okay to continue, Rodon and Thiago, excellent stuff. The Spurs do just need to try and get a foothold in this game, maybe just 5 minutes of possession, and as I say that, they give the ball away and it's a Liverpool throw. Oh, Thiago's just gone to the Liverpool dressing room to get patched up apparently, okay, good stuff. It is 11 on 10. Can they take advantage? Probably not. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, that change at half-time, I think, was because Mourinho acknowledged that his team were getting overrun in midfield. At that time, it was just Ndombele and Højbjerg. He's added Winks, get the numerical advantage because Liverpool do traditionally play with a midfield 3. 3 is obviously a bigger number than 2. And hopefully, from a Spurs perspective, that will prevent the domination in midfield. No, those ridiculous one-time balls that we're going through. Hey, Santino, you're back. I don't know if you caught my messages just before you went, because when I came back, you'd left your goodbye message. But what I did say was Kevin De Bruyne, excellent choice, sir. And I just said, good luck with everything, good luck with all of your football stuff. But I do hope to see you at future streams as well, if you're interested. this Saturday, because we don't just do football stuff, this Saturday, for example, in the morning, we are going to be playing Simpsons Hit and Run. Yep, we're going to be starting our Simpsons Hit and Run playthrough. I'm so excited. Hey, Big Damo's in the chat as well. How you doing, Big Damo? I don't know if you know Big Damo, but Simpsons Hit and Run is starting on Saturday. I cannot wait for that, and I've been so hyped to play a game. And here's Mo Salah. This will be a goal, and it is. Very good finish. Very good finish by Mo Salah. Emphatic. 3-1 Liverpool again. Spurs just can't. They just can't get a foothold in this game. It's not good enough. They're calling for a handball. Oh, it's handball. That should be a handball then. Because it touches his hand in the build-up. The rules are, if it touches your arm at all, it's a free kick. So this should be given. I mean, it's a brilliant finish. Near post. Buries it by Salah. And it takes deflection off Winks' boot as well. But really, in the build-up, this has to be chalked off, doesn't it? Should be chalked off. It definitely hits his arm. And the rules are, if it hits an offensive player's arm, it should be taken away. I think they probably technically did win it by ill gain. You're tired, you just woke up, Damo. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I think the goal's going to be chalked off here. I think it should be chalked off, actually. It's going to be disallowed. Yep. Spurs. Oh, never mind. Sorry, it's going to VAR. It's going to VAR. Okay, it might not be chalked off. But yes, Santino, thank you so much for joining us. Alex, I just want to say, bro, again, thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube and following us on Instagram. That is so appreciated. And just thank you for chatting with me as well. Love it. Brilliant. What are you doing for the rest of the day, Big Damo? It's obviously Friday where you are now. What's your Friday plans? What have you got going on? Right, what is the referee going to decide? He says handball. He's disallowed it. (2-1). The finest of margins. This game could be 3-2 right now. Spurs' goal was obviously done by an offside. We're talking like an inch, if that. And now Liverpool's offside, given for a very slight handball. But that is a lifeline for Spurs. They need to wake up now. They need to wake up. They can't allow themselves to be opened up so easily by this Liverpool team. You need to wise up. You're at home. Stop dicking around. Oh, there you go. Friday plans, going down to the shops with a friend, even though we're going to see each other Monday. That's interesting. So, what's the lockdown situation in Australia? Because in England, and we were just talking about it in the Netherlands, it's basically just it's a national lockdown. You can't do anything. Here's Bergvine on the left, so I'm guessing Australia have got a bit of a better grip on it, by the sounds of it. Am I right in thinking that? Because you're obviously going to a shops to see a friend. That wouldn't be legal in this country. I think the chat box might be okay now, maybe, I don't know. Mario's not happy with something. Oh, handball, that's why, okay. We're allowed to go out and do normal stuff, we just have to wear masks. Understood. I assume you have to be socially distanced as well. Like 2 meters apart, whatever. Oh, do you like my new sign, by the way, Damo? My girlfriend got that for me. You can just about see it in the background, my LNobbins sign. There he is. He lights up blue and everything. I don't know why I'm saying he, it's a sign, but you know. Rodent fouling money. Oh, same in Hungary. Ultimate Gamer, I had no idea you were from Hungary. I don't think you've ever told me that. Very interesting. Very interesting. So that's the exact same situation in Hungary as it is in Australia. Interesting. It's just so bad in England, the situation. Højbjerg is not happy there. Jesus. Yeah, Liverpool really need to win this one to have any hope or ambition of doing anything this season. Otherwise, Spurs will go ahead of them. Fact. Well, with the shot well wide. Spurs still have 30 minutes. Anything can happen in this game. As we saw 2 goals within the space of 2 minutes. Anything can happen. That's amazing, Damo. What a shithouse class you had. What is the... I'm so dumb. Is the capital of Hungary? Wait, I can do it. Is it Budapest? Am I being dumb? No, it is Budapest. Oh, I'm so good. Fucking called it. Called it. I thought it was Budapest, but I just wanted to make sure I wasn't being a complete idiot. Jack's. That's interesting. So is Burger King in Australia is called Jack's? I wonder why that is. Are there any other changes like that? Wow. That's wild. This time last season, Liverpool were 21 points clear. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Just goes to show the fall, and that's why. It just goes to show how poor all the other teams were that season, and it just goes to show that teams trying to say it's called Hungry Jacks. Ah, interesting. Very interesting. Are there any other changes like that? Like, is KFC called JFK? I've no idea. But yeah, and everyone trying to compare, well, not everyone, but certain people trying to compare that Liverpool's side to the United treble winning side or the City domestic treble Centurion side. It's like, what are you doing? So it's just Burger King that's different, understood. I have no idea why that is though. Maybe it's to do with like a copyright issue, like they weren't allowed to call it Burger King in Australia. Or maybe they were just like, Australia don't like it being called Burger King. I've no idea. I've no idea, to be honest. Oh, exciting times, Damo. We gained 3 YouTube subscribers this stream. We're now at 75. 75 subscribers. How exciting. Well, I think it's exciting anyway. 3/4 of the way to 100. Salah was fouled, but he did play it off. The advantage was played for Firmino to take a shot that was never going in. Are Spurs going to dick around in defence? It's going to be extremely difficult with no Harry Kane, no recognised striker. In fact, I don't even know who's playing this up front. I don't know if it's Lamela or Son. I feel like it could be Son. Milner's just fouled there because Doherty went into the back of him like an idiot. Oh no, no. We in England they're called prawns as well. Americans call them shrimps. Well, wait, what? Liverpool have somehow scored again. What the fuck was Rodon doing? What the fuck was that defending? What the fuck is that defending, Rodon? Yeah, he shouts fuck off. I'm saying fuck off to you. What a shit player he is. What the fuck? I was thinking he's gonna clear it, he's gonna clear it, he's gonna clear it. What's he doing? That is pathetic. That is pathetic defending. Comes over, it bounces, he just, like, sort of, I have no idea what he does. Does he even get a touch on it? I mean, it's ridiculous from Roden. He just sort of chests it for whatever reason. That is shit. That is genuinely embarrassing from Roden. Pathetic defending. But yeah, in England we call them prawns. They are called prawns, yeah. I think it's Americans who primarily call them shrimp. I'm just going to establish if there is a difference between. Ultimate Gamer, you are so right. You are so right. That was genuinely shambolic, wasn't it? He was literally just like, oh yeah, have a shot, Liverpool. Why not? Have a goal on us. The shrimp. I'm just going to double check. Difference between shrimp and prawn. Oh, here we go. No, they're different animals. Interesting. Shrimps have 3 pairs of claw-like legs, while shrimp have only 1 pair. Prawns also have longer legs than shrimp. So there is actually a difference in terms of the species. No, they are different animals. Okay, that's so yeah. So we're both wrong, Damo. They are different animals. So it's primarily prawns that I eat, because it says on the packaging prawns. Unless Americans are just idiots and they call prawns shrimp and shrimp, and they just think they're the same animal, which is distinctly possible. But yeah, to be fair, even if I eat shrimp, I'm sure I just say I'm having prawns, just because I look at it and I'm like, yeah, it's a prawn. I don't eat prawns. Fair enough. I love prawns. Prawns are delicious. You need to start eating prawns, Damo. Unless you've got an allergy, eat prawns. They are amazing. Garlic prawns, especially, are one of the that's a god tier meal. I tell you that right now. Garlic prawns, garlic prawn and chorizo pasta. Yes, please. Liverpool definitely deserve to win. They have been pure shit. Pure shit. Not good enough at all. Not good enough. That's not good enough. I can't believe that this team beat City 2-0. I didn't end up watching that game because I didn't have time, but I forgot to watch the replays. But how the fuck? I think I saw the stats, and Spurs had like 2 shots all game, and they scored them both. How the fuck did this team beat Manchester? I think that was I think that was when Ruben Diaz was at the club. Actually, I think that's his only loss. How the fuck did this team beat City? Spurs are shit. Maybe it's just maybe I'm being harsh just because Rondon's playing, but Jesus Christ, man. The defending is dire. Eric Dyer. Looks like Lucas is warming up, is he? I don't understand why isn't Gareth Bale warming up? Why isn't Gareth Bale coming on? Why isn't he coming on to change the game? What's going on? Why is he done at the elite level? What's occurring? I'm so confused. 20 minutes left. Spurs they played themselves back into the game with a brilliant goal. Rondon decided to say, fuck you, I want to be losing 3-1. And his wish was granted. I'm still genuinely just that was like Harry Maguire style defending. Like, just, I'll look at it and see what happens. It's like, what are you doing, dickhead? That's what Spurs need. Spurs need another centre-half. Who's their best centre-half? Alderweireld. He's not on the pitch. I assume he's injured. And he's like 32 or 33, isn't he? So they need a new centre-back. No, they probably need 2 or 3 new centre-backs. Certainly one world-class one to improve. Thiago with the long shot, well wide. really bad slice that from Thiago. Gosh, Spurs at home. Let's not forget, this is Spurs at home. They've had 3 shots, 2 on target, compared to Liverpool's 14 shots, 7 on target. It's like... ridiculous. Just, you're at home. This is... I just can't comprehend it. You're supposed to be a top team. I don't care if you're playing Liverpool or City. You've got to do better than this. Ridiculous. Mane fouls Højbjerg. I say Højbjerg. Am I saying it wrong? Everyone's saying Højbjerg. Is it just not Højbjerg? Is it actually Højbjerg? Am I just an ignoramus? I don't even know. Where's he from? Where's Højbjerg from? I should know that, I feel like. I don't know though. I'd guess he's from somewhere like Norway. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out because I genuinely am an ignoramus and I don't know where he's from. Danish. Oh, he's Danish. Well then. Well then, fuck me, right? Off goes on Ndombele. Ndombele with some quick feats, but just dispossessed. Attack breaks down. Liverpool are just gonna go forward. Actually, this scoreline's actually worse than the Anfield score. How is that possible? You're at the new White Hart Lane or whatever it's called, the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Come on. Put up a fucking fight, Spurs. Make it interesting for the spectators. Is it ridiculous? Ridiculous. But I tell you what, I guarantee Spurs do not play this shit in the League Cup final, and I guarantee they come out and they fucking try to whoop City. I bet they don't play this fucking tepid. Guarantee it. That is an LNobbins guarantee. Hashtag guarantee. You can quote me on it. Oh, Damo. You're Pokemon Randomizer on your phone. I do want to hear who you have on your team. Let me know. Definitely let me know. Hello? Oh, by the way, Damo, we finished our Sacred Gold Nuzlocke. Won it. We won it. We whooped Red. Whooped him. Even though his Pokemon were like 5 to 9 levels higher than ours, we still whooped him. That's our first Nuzlocke ever attempted, and our first Nuzlocke won. Smashed it. Like I said, we finished LA Noir as well, and now we're moving on to Simpsons Hit and Run on Saturday. Wahahaha. I'm scared and disoriented. Salah's in. Nope. Ball cleared away. But one back again. Look, and Spurs just can't get out of their own defensive third at home. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. On the LNobbins team, it's your team, surely. Duskull, Houndoom, Mantine, Sigalith, Xerneas, and Articuno. Jesus Christ. There is some serious power and serious shit in that team. Goodness me. What do you mean by the LNobbins team though, Damo? Surely it's your team. I hate Sigalith. I hate Sigalith. It's one of my least favourite Pokemon. Because of the way it used to be played in RU. It would have Calm Mind, what was it, Stored Power, fucking Flame Orb. And it was just ridiculous. Cosmic Power, was it? Some bullshit. It was annoying either way. I hate Sigalith. I fucking hate Sigalith. Oh wait, am I your rival in the game? Is that what you're saying? I didn't realise I was your rival. That's very nice that I'm your rival, thank you. Oh Jesus, you've got a fucking hell. I think there's a bit of disparity in quality between the teams there. Infinite Lucario, Dragonite, Gengar, Dialga, Garchomp. Apart from Xerneas, my team is ass compared to yours. Oh god, that's really funny. Hey, Cowell, thank you so much for following. We are now one Facebook follower away from 200 Facebook followers, which is absolutely wild. I wonder who's going to be number 200. Thank you so much, Cowell, for following, like I say. Much appreciated. Muchas gracias. Yes, soy Diablo. Again, one ball over the top. Liverpool are in. Not good enough. Like, how? I don't understand how this hasn't been addressed. It's been going since the first minute. Liverpool making another change. Thiago coming off. For Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones. I mean, that's a shit name, Curtis, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a pretty shit name, but it's his name, so we won't have too much of a go. Okay, Alexander-Arnold's going to cross it in. Cleared away by Højbjerg. Or Højbjerg, as the commentator keeps saying. Maybe I should just call him Højbjerg. Gareth Bale, the number 9 for Spurs, is going to come on. Too little too late, I think. I mean, the way Lloris has been playing, please start Joe Hart. Because Lloris is shit. He's way too inconsistent. Way too inconsistent. I still can't get over how bad I can't get over how bad the second and third goals were, to be honest. Excuse me. I'm a tired boy. Long day at work. Just one more day of work, though. One more day to go. One more day of sorrow. And then the weekend, yay! Happy times. Spurs picked up in midfield. Lamella just gives it away. It's so sloppy. Such sloppy play, man. Really not good enough. Exactly, Demo. Simpsons hit and run. I can't explain to you how happy and excited I am to play that game. I haven't played it in years. I loved it growing up. It's just such a fun game. There's so much going on. I'm definitely going to want to 100% it, just to warn you in advance. I'm just so excited to show you the layout, because I spent so much time working on it. I think it looks quite pretty and nice. Oh, Spurs have nicked the ball here. Højbjerg clips it in, but nope. When I play it, but I can't find an emulator which runs on your Mac. Ah, well, that's your issue. Because I'm not emulating it. I won't be emulating it. I'll be. In fact, let me show you. I will be playing it on original hardware. Look at that. Simpsons Hit and Run on GameCube. And as you can see, it's the American version. And you know what that means? It means that it's going to be in 60 hertz. None of this fucking 50 hertz power shite. Bale number 9 came on for a Bergwijn. Bale. Oh, goodness me. Where is Bergwijn? There you are, you fucker. There we go. You've been playing South Park Chef's Love Shack. I don't even know what that is. I've heard of the Stick of Truth, but I don't know that game in particular. I'm amazed at Bale. I don't understand why Bale isn't getting more game time. Maybe I'm just missing something. But like I said, I don't know if it's a fitness issue. Maybe he's just not proving it in training. But yeah, I'd play him. I'd play him ahead of the likes of Lamella. It's a game you attack game in modern games. It's fun. Oh, the N64. Ah. I mean, that's the thing. That's what I'd like to do, because I do have the ability to play old games, retro games, legit as well. None of this emulator stuff. I've got the actual physical games, and we can play that in HD, in high quality anyway. So definitely playing those games like that. What is happening with Gareth Bale, man? I don't know, I just feel like Gareth Bale should be doing so much more. It's a shame. Minutes left. Can Spurs do anything? Or what? Or are they going to do fuck all because they're actually shit? Spurs, Son is onside here. The ball isn't good enough though. And here come Liverpool again with Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool really just need to calm down and keep the ball for 7 minutes and they'll just win. I don't see Spurs scoring once more, never mind twice. They just have not been at it. Let's not forget, they're at home. They're at home. I don't care who you're playing. You can't play ass. You can't play like ass. Everton Newcastle on Saturday, not really interested, not gonna lie. Chelsea Burnley, 11:30, not really interested, not gonna lie. That's the point. Let's have a look at the next fixtures. Let's have a look-see at what fixtures are interesting that are coming up. I still can't believe United lost yesterday to Sheffield United. That is so funny. So funny. All fixtures, here we go. So City play Sheffield United at 3 o'clock on Saturday. Don't know if I'll cover that. Here's Lamella. Nope, never mind. We could do. Oh wow, Arsenal play United as well. That's a tasty fixture. And then on Sunday, West Ham Liverpool. That could be tasty as well. Might cover that, I'm not sure. Here's Salah though in the box. Currently, Spurs able to just get it away. Also, Spurs Chelsea as well on the 4th of Feb. That could be tasty as well. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what's occurring. I will be starting to play that because now obviously we finished our Pokemon game. We are going to be replacing, obviously assuming there's no football, we are going to be replacing that with Monster Hunter World, which I'm very excited to start properly. I love Monster Hunter games traditionally. Don't know if you guys have ever played them. If you haven't, would definitely recommend. They are brilliant. Basically, the premise is it's an RPG, and you go about, obviously you hunt monsters. You kill them. You use their body parts to create armor, to create better weapons, to kill bigger monsters. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and fucking repeat. Can Bale do anything in this game? Or is he gonna do fuck all? Title was decided before Christmas last season. Liverpool, Liverpool. Are Liverpool going to sign a central defender? I have no idea. I think it's too little too late. Don't know if they'll bother. Here's Bale. What is that? That is shit, Bale. He tried to switch, didn't work out for him at all. Maybe that's why he's not playing games. Goodness. Firmino coming off for a re-game. I'm not even going to bother updating the layout because there's 3 minutes left. It literally doesn't matter. They've won, haven't they? They've won quite comfortably, owing not because of Liverpool's goodness, because of more Spurs' shitness. Every single time a ball comes in, one ball over the top, bang, wham bam, back of the net. Not good enough. Not good enough. If I was Mourinho, I'd be absolutely disgusted. Disgusted at the Spurs performance. Do 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 do. It's not even been like Spurs have been potentially threatening. It's just not. It's just not. Apart from the first 3 minutes where they scored the offside goal, Spurs haven't threatened. Really. They obviously had that brilliant Højbjerg goal. That was more of an outlier than an illustration of something to come. Right, what is the deal with Son getting his own like emoji on like Twitter? What is that all about? Have I missed something there? Have I missed something? Like, what's going on? Why has he got his own emoji? Is this like that Paul? Do you remember that whole foray when Paul Pogba got his own emoji? Alexander-Arnold getting man of the match for. This is. We're watching the second goal to make it 2-0. I still can't believe the awful goalkeeping from Lloris. Is that I don't know who that's supposed to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be anyone, but I don't know who it is. I understand that Son is like a hero in South Korea. Maybe that's why. I don't know. We will be having our first ever Premier League video, hopefully coming out tomorrow. Our first ever football video. Anticipate more football content coming to the YouTube channel as well, in addition to the regular shithouse videos that we always do. I do want to start bringing regular football content to the channel as well, because football is my passion, football is my love. Here is Højbjerg. I'm going to start saying Højbjerg rather than Højbjerg, because everyone seems to be Højbjerg. Here's Gareth Bale. Can he do fuck all? Plays it back to Højbjerg. Crosses it in. Cleared away immediately. Is he going to win that? Doesn't even fucking win it. Who was that? Is that Harry Winks? He's shit, isn't he, Winks? Oh. Phillips just getting the ball ahead of Son. Sock football. Like I said, I know a lot of people aren't too interested in football, but I will, like I say, it won't impact the normal videos that we do. You know, the funny shithouse videos, the meme content. I got so many ideas for so many videos. It's just about having the time. It's just about having the time. Right, it's gonna be 5 minutes of added time. If Spurs were all over Liverpool, I might be like, oh, okay, anything can happen. But no, nothing can happen, can it? There's just no threat. It's tepid. It's rubbish. It's lacking any penetration, any ideas, any sort of quality. I think Højbjerg has been their best player. That's not just because of the goal. I think he's tried hard. I think he's been solid defensively. What is that by Doherty? Just dives in. Sorry, Davis just dives in. I don't understand what's happening. These defenders. I don't think that Harry Kane's injury helped matters. Winks, fuck me, what was that? Jesus. Hey Junior, thank you so much for liking the stream. Make sure to come over to the YouTube channel, Junior, and subscribe. LNobbins. Son on the ball. Yeah, the injury to Kane really hasn't helped Spurs. You have to have a backup though. You can't be solely reliant. City haven't had a striker all season, and they're still able to score plenty of goals. You've got to have a backup. Hey Junior, how you doing, bro? Like I say, if you do want to, make sure to come over to the YouTube channel. It's just LNobbins. You would be subscriber number 76. We are working our way to 100 YouTube subscribers. We're making my way downtown. And Dombele with some fancy footwork. I don't know what he's doing, and just gives the ball away. Ridiculous. That shit. Hey Damien, how you doing, bro? Wait, Damien, are you Junior? No, you're not. That's fucking... No, that's Damo. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I keep forgetting. I get so confused. Yeah, I know. I remembered. It gets so confusing when I see different usernames for the same people, and I've got to keep track of every single one. My brain is so... I remember I was like, wait, Damien, I know that name. Damo, called it. I called it. But yes, Damo. I'm gonna call you Damo, Damien. Yes, Damo, just like that. Such a little troll, aren't you, Damo? I love it. Yeah, I am. I'm my brain, man. My brain's just fried from work, to be honest. Oh god. Like I say, it's been a long day. It's been a long week. It's nearly the weekend, okay? My baby brain hurts. My baby brain. Work, what's that? Oh, I wish. Oh, Damo, to be young again. To be young. I'm such an old man now. I've been so embarrassed watching this Spurs display. There's nothing going forwards. They're not banging on the door. They've been 2-0 down for about 20-25 minutes. Nothing has happened. I say that, here comes Son, and gets... No, never mind. Pathetic. So being in this society, want to switch places so I have to be... Yeah, I would fucking love that, Damo. I tell you that right now. School, college, was such a fucking DOS. It was piss easy. I'll take you up on that fucking thing. School, college, university, do not take it for granted. It is a fucking... It's so easy. Genuinely, it's just a laugh. It's just a laugh. Are you going to pay for my ticket? And that's it. 3-1. to Liverpool. Genuinely pathetic display from Spurs. It sounds like I'm being harsh, and I am. You think I cash spent on Pokemon cards? That seems like a good use of money to me, so that's fair enough. Yeah, a really shoddy display from Spurs at their own ground. Liverpool just walked all over them. Shoddy defending, lacking ideas up front, gutless. Shit. I haven't watched enough of Spurs this season. I don't know if that's a typical performance from them, but they were a lot better in the Anfield game. A lot better in the Anfield game, and because they only lost in like the 90th minute at Anfield, and they probably deserve to get a point from the Anfield game. I can't remember the game exactly, but I seem to remember them sort of earning the point. But that was genuinely shit. I don't know what you guys think. Shit. I expected so much more, especially after the first 3 minutes. I understand the goal was offside, but I thought it gave threat. I thought it was going to set a precedent of, yeah, we're actually going to attack. We're gonna come at you in this game. No. None of that. Let's have a look at the stats, actually. Let's bear in mind that Spurs were at home. They had less than 50% of the ball at home. Half as many dribbles. 5 times fewer shots. Football is football. Aussie football, which is soccer, is Aussie football. By Aussie football, do you mean? Because I know Australian football is actually a different sport altogether. Are you referring to like the Australian League, the A-League? But yeah, that was genuinely just so poor. Like I said, around 5 times as many shots, same amount of passes, irrelevant. Alisson made 1 save all game. Just, it never really. Apart, obviously they scored a goal. Apart from the opening 3 minutes, it never really looked like they were dangerous, like at all. Just like, do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. They had 3 shots all game. 3 shots. One of which came from the halfway line. So they had like 1 shot on target. Sorry, 2 shots on target. Obviously one of them went in, that was the wonder strike. That's just really, really bad. Really abysmal. But that's it. As far as I'm concerned, as you can see my sign there. Hey, how are you? Hey. Hey, how are you? Anyway, that was weird. What am I saying? I am saying, if Spurs, you're referring to the Aussie Soccer League, yeah, the A-League. Well, there's no good players in there, that's why. David Villa used to be in that league, I know that much. Melbourne City, because they're part of the City Football Group. I'm just going to have a look at what that means for the Premier League table. Premier League table. So, Spurs had the opportunity to go ahead of Liverpool. What they decided to do was take that opportunity and shove it right up their fucking arse. I'm not even a Spurs fan, and I'm just disappointed at how bad that performance was. If that's how they play regularly, they'll have a chance at even getting top 4 at that point. We'll obviously have to wait and see. If they win their game in hand, they will, in fairness, only be 1 point behind Liverpool. And again, that just illustrates how important that match was. Had they won and then won their next game, they'd be, you could potentially say, their title challengers. But again, like I say, they decided to say, fuck that, we don't want that. So it does mean that Liverpool are now only 3 points behind United. They're 4 points behind City, who have a game in hand. So that game in hand is becoming ever more important because Liverpool picked up 3 points where City dropped 3 points. So the title's not City's. Definitely not. Still got a lot of games left to play. I do still think it's City's title to lose, however. So that's my thing. Anyway, I'm going to bring this stream to an end. I just want to say thank you so much to all the new boys and girls. The paralysis team is coming back. Oh god. I just want to say thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you to the new subscribers. We're now at 75. I think. Is that right? Let's double check. I think that's right. Oh no, we're only at 74. Okay, I guess we lost a subscriber. That's all right. But 74, we're only one away. Fine, we're only one away from 75. Then I guess someone must have opted to unsubscribe, which is fine. It's time to. It was Socrates who said that, yeah. But yeah, anyway, guys, eat, skeet, delete. Have a good day. I'll be back on Saturday. We aren't streaming tomorrow, but we are streaming Saturday morning, early start. Make sure you're here for Simpsons Hit and Run. Oh yeah. Until then. Bye.